I'm so excited to be back. I have this new mindset and this new thirst to push my body to the limits, and I'm so happy to be back on the channel. I've been momming for too long, and I think it's finally time for me to be a little bit selfish and focus on my fitness. So yay! So initially, I want to say back in 2015, I was actually getting super strong. I was about to hit 135 in bench. I think I stopped right at 125. I had pulled 336 at that point, and then I was squatting, pause squatting like 245 for 3. I hadn't tested all my maxes, but what happened was I wanted to get some tatas. You know what? I want to get some boobies. So I went ahead and I did that back in 2015. But something happened with my left boob that just caused so much pain anytime I wanted to do pull-ups or benching or any of that. So I kind of just like backed off on fitness for a while just because I was so scared of just injuring my chest even more than it already was. And then come 2016, 2017, I get pregnant and I have my son in 2017. And at that point, I didn't matter anymore. Like my fitness didn't matter that much to me anymore. And I was just so into just taking care of my loved ones, specifically my son, Taika. And through this whole journey of momming and raising him, I was so focused on him and so focused on enriching his life that little by little, I started feeling like my own identity had slipped for me. So I made a vow to myself in 2020 when everything was going to shit that I'm like, wait a minute, I need to take care of myself, you know? Because when you're not on an airplane and they're walking you through that whole emergency protocol, they tell you, hey, if we're going down and the face masks come down, don't take care of anyone but yourself, because that's the only way you can help other people, if you're healthy and you're alive. So kind of applying that mentality with my life now in 2020 and seeing everything kind of turn upside down, I'm like, no, I need to keep myself healthy so that I can continue taking care of the ones I love around me. So now in 2021, I'm still a mom, I'm still a business owner, I'm a woman, but I want to take care of myself and not feel guilty about that. So since I've had my son, I mean, obviously, I like staying active. So I like moving around. I don't like being sedentary. So moving around for me meant going on walks, going on hikes, cycling a little bit, but I never did it to achieve a goal. I never did it for myself, really. I just felt, because I was just so used to moving around so much as a kid. I was a dancer growing up, and then when I went to high school, I started playing sports. I played collegiate sports. So I've always kind of been programmed, I guess, if you will, to not be sedentary and to continue to move. But during that whole phase after my son was born, up until I want to say the end of 2020, I was half-assing the whole thing. Like I was just kind of going through the motions, didn't really set any specific goals for myself. So I'm like, I would get programs, and I think the longest I ran a program at that point was maybe a month. And it was horrible, right? Because I was just like, I didn't want to let other people around me down. But again, I wasn't focusing on myself. So it kind of was one of those that it was easy for me to give up. So I never progressed, I never changed. My body composition, if anything, got worse. I got skinny fat. And I hated it. You know, I hated it. So when it came down to the end of 2020, I was like, Gio, what do you want? What is it? Like, do you not care about yourself? And I had a really serious conversation with myself, a really honest, deep, and open conversation. And yeah, I was like, bitch, you're better than this. You're way more capable, and you owe it to yourself to love yourself and to want more for you. And that's where I'm at right now, where I want more for myself. I want to see how hard I can push my body, and I've set goals for myself. I want to hit back my old PR numbers, the ones I just said in the beginning of this video. I want to hit those by the end of this year. Honestly, if I can hit that within the next 6 months, because this is still January for me, if I can hit that in the next 6 months, that's honestly what I'm striving for. I want to be able to run 4 miles without like even giving it a second thought. Like I've always wanted to get my cardio back up, but I never really set a goal, like I said, right? So I'm like, I want to get my cardio up, and yeah, I would run once in a while, but because there was no goal, I just gave up. So I'm telling you guys, I want to be able to run 4 miles, and I actually want to be able to swim. Like right now, I can not sink, but I don't have really good technique. So that's another one of my goals. Hit my old school PRs, be an actual good swimmer, and have actual good form and technique, and run 4 miles at any given point in time. Thank you guys so much for following along with my journey. I'm so excited to share this with you guys, and I hope that I've ignited something in you and you guys are ready to take your fitness to the next level. I wish you all the very, very best. I hope you achieve everything. And for those of you that just need that little extra edge, don't worry, we have you covered. We got your pre-workout, we have your immunity support, we have your creatine, we got your greens, we have your multivitamins, we got protein for you. So check us out at barbellbrigade.com to get all of your needs covered. See you guys next time.